New warning today about the high cost of housing in this country. We've been hearing for years about a possible market crash. Now, one specific group of homeowners is being told to take heed. Renee Filipponi has the details.
Lindsay and Benjamin Winograd are celebrating their second wedding anniversary as they settle into their new Toronto home.
Cheers. Happy anniversary.
And while it's all cheers today, the decision to jump into the housing market now was a point of contention, each with a different perspective on when to buy.
Yes. I think it was more me being the pushier one to be like, all right, there's never going to be a good time.
I'm a bit more conservative, so I probably would have waited a little bit longer. I mean, I'm interested in this kind of stuff, so reading articles and listening to different economists.
The Winograds say financially they feel secure in their purchase. With no other debt, they can ride out any changes in the market. But it's the debate over just how volatile housing prices are that's raising new concerns. A report out today says the risk for young Canadians is especially high if the long-rumored bubble ever bursts.
Those younger households don't have as much to fall back on.
Recent estimates from the Bank of Canada have housing prices overvalued between 10 and 30%. And a new report today warned a market correction, especially in Vancouver and Toronto, would depress residential investment and private consumption and could threaten financial stability.
The younger households are heavily leveraged, and so any change in real estate prices heavily impacts them in terms of not only decreasing the net worth, but also potentially making their net worth negative or pushing those homeowners underwater.
Realtor John Pasalis says people have been talking about a bubble burst for years.
People still worry about that. They worry. Am I buying at the peak?
He believes there will be a market correction, but it won't be a sudden free fall.
If the market is slowing down, usually it's like a big boat. It takes a really long time for it to turn. So if you're buying, you can see the momentum shift and you can make a decision based on that.
If and when a correction comes is still unknown. What is clear is that housing prices are high and young Canadians are piling on enormous amounts of debt just to break into the market. Renee Filipponi, CBC News, Toronto.
So how expensive is home ownership right now? The average home price in Canada edged up again this fall to over $433,000, but it's much higher in Toronto and Vancouver. The average mortgage debt in Canada is $190,000.